Welcome back. You're watching GBC World News, a broadcast from Houston, Texas. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Robin Wells. Looking at top stories in America, NASA scientists prepared the Juno spacecraft for a 5-year journey to Jupiter. Let's take a look.
This is the Juno spacecraft, and NASA employees are hard at work preparing the vehicle for a mission to Jupiter. Scientists like Scott Bolton believe the planet holds clues about how the solar system was formed.
We go back to Jupiter because it's the most massive and the largest of all the planets. And so after the sun formed, Jupiter actually got most of the leftovers. If you take everything in the solar system, it fits inside Jupiter, everything else other than the sun. And you take all of this, and it's still twice as massive as everything else.
They are particularly interested in finding out just how much water Jupiter has and whether it has a solid core.
And we're kind of going after this recipe of how planets are made. We're back at the ingredient list. We're getting the ingredients of Jupiter. We're going to understand what the structure is like inside, how is it built, and that'll kind of give us guidance as to what happened in that early time that eventually led to us.
Juno will spend a year orbiting the planet and come as close as 3,100 miles above Jupiter's cloud tops. Only one other spacecraft has gone closer. Galileo relayed data for a mere 58 minutes before succumbing to Jupiter's crushing pressure and intense heat. Juno is scheduled to launch August 5th for its 5-year journey to Jupiter.
On top of the Atlas.
With the debt deal signed, U.S. President Barack Obama rewarded hardworking staff members with burgers and fries on Wednesday. The president bought lunch for 5 staffers who had spent months trying to hammer out a deal. He also picked up the tab for a woman who held his place in line. The staffers feasted on their greasy treats around the table at Good Stuff Eatery, a crowded Capitol Hill joint that serves a burger named Prez Obama Burger. After shaking hands with customers there, Obama returned to the White House for a cabinet meeting on the eve of his 50th birthday. He said he'd return to cabinet members for guidance on getting older. Now it's about that time to see what exactly is going on with our favorite celebrities. The top entertainers are ranked according to their salaries by Forbes. GBC World News brings you the ranks.
Financial magazine Forbes has released its list of the best paid stars from May 2010 to 11. Topping the list for the best paid actors is Leonardo DiCaprio with a whopping $77 million year. The star of one of history's biggest blockbusters, Titanic, who's been racking up hits ever since, starred in Inception and Shutter Island in 2010, which raked in a combined $1.2 billion at the box office. He pushed out last year's top earner Johnny Depp to number 2 breadwinner, who took in $50 million in the year for his 4th Pirates of the Caribbean appearance as rogue pirate Captain Jack Sparrow. Comic star Adam Sandler was 3rd with a $40 million year, and Men in Black star Will Smith took 4th position, while Tom Hanks rounded out the top 5 with a total of $35 million for the year, despite a box office flop with his last film, Larry Crown. For the women of the big screen, tied in first place were actresses Sarah Jessica Parker and Angelina Jolie, pulling in roughly $30 million each. Parker still earns big off the Sex and the City movies and TV reruns, on which she did double duty as star and producer. The 3rd spot was also a tie, with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon both taking home $28 million. While Aniston's success at the box office is mixed, her films consistently see a return, with one of her most recent, Just Go With It, being her 4th highest earning movie in the US. Witherspoon may not pack the same box office punch as Aniston does, but her part-time job with Avon has helped her earn some extra money, as the spokesperson for the marketing company. Hollywood veteran Julia Roberts comes in 5th on the list, as her long-standing America's Sweetheart title still allows her to command the big bucks. The Oscar winner's deals reportedly almost always include her receiving a portion of the film's grosses.
The latest celebrity news, including Jennifer Lopez opening up about the reasons she called an end to her marriage to singer Mark Anthony, and Sandra Bullock lights up the red carpet for a friend. Here's the latest.
Jennifer Lopez remains a romantic despite her recent split with husband Mark Anthony. The actress and singer told Vanity Fair magazine that both she and Anthony had worked hard at keeping their 7-year marriage alive, but it was Lopez who apparently decided to end it, saying, "I love myself enough to walk away." Meanwhile, the singer is said to have wrapped up a deal to return to American Idol next year for a reported $20 million. Sandra Bullock stole the limelight at the world premiere of The Change-Up in Los Angeles on Monday. The Oscar-winning actress was a surprise guest at the premiere as she posed for photos on the red carpet. She was in attendance to support friend and star of the film, Ryan Reynolds. The pair, who previously starred together in The Proposal, both dealt with painful breakups in 2010. Leonardo DiCaprio and Johnny Depp, actors who alternate between box office blockbusters and quirky independent films, topped the list of Hollywood's highest-earning actors, according to Forbes.com. It added that DiCaprio and Depp earned a cool $77 million and $50 million, respectively. Charlie Sheen's 2.5 Men character not only will be killed off, but he'll be given a funeral when the TV series returns in September, according to the entertainment industry website Deadline Hollywood. The screen demise of Sheen, whose role of the TV comedy made him the highest-paid actor in Hollywood, follows his firing from the show.
Peace in love.
You're watching GBC World News, a broadcast from Houston, Texas. I'm Robin Wells. Please follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook for more top stories from around the world. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.